When do you want me to talk?
We'll just wing it.
I see you.
Yeah, this guy is showing.
I'm a little disappointed you don't have a makeup artist, though.
Are we supposed to hug each other?
We'll keep it G-rated.
Action.
I actually grew up in the Catholic Church, had a small taste of the gospel presented simply to me at a different church, and got addicted and wanted more. And so I did what like any millennial I guess would do, and I Googled like how to have a relationship with Christ.
We started at Watermark back in 2009 through the Re-Engage ministry. Lives were being changed and marriages were being transformed, and we wanted that. We needed that.
Thanks for making room for me.
I came to Watermark not on like a service, but actually for Region. And then when I started coming to Region, I had some girls encourage me to come to the porch.
So we were literally 2 days away from filing our divorce papers before we attended Re-Engage. And for me, that was the first time that I had felt hope in a really long time, just hearing stories that were similar to ours.
Through that, God, I think, really reconnected us with each other and then ultimately with Him.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for me.
And I said, I'm never going to the porch. There's too many people there. Then I started coming to the porch. And then that same group of girls asked me if I wanted to be in community. And I was like, I don't know about being community. That's a little too much. But then I started getting involved in community, committed to that. And then that's where life change really started to happen.
There was an opportunity to lead in the pre-married ministry that they call Merge here.
Going through the Re-Engage ministry here better equipped us to pour into these couples and help walk with them through God's design for marriage.
Realizing that I am not alone, and we all need the same Jesus despite what we struggle with.
My life before Christ, it was a wreck. I was an alcoholic, and my children were scared of me. My parents did not trust me. When I started Region, as soon as we got into a closed group, I could see the authenticity of the leaders, and that led me to open up more about the struggles that I was going through. I could see the change that I was letting go because Christ paid for all of that, and that He came and paid for 100% of my sins.
I started going to Men's Summit Bible Study every Thursday morning, and that was great to just dive deep into Bible study. It's something that I'd never done before, and just the Bible really came alive for me, and I was able to apply truths from the Bible to my life.
It's really been through the Bible studies that I have grown so much deeper in my knowledge and just my personal relationship with the Lord.
Now, 2014, I got married, and 2015, I'm serving in Region where it all started out, and I love it, and it's cool to see women in the chair that I used to sit in and then be in the spot that I used to sit in and be able to serve them, and for God to use my hands and feet is just amazing.
Mondays I was here for Region, and on Tuesdays I was coming into the porch. Thursdays I was coming here for Equip Disciple, and at some point when I was done with Equip Disciple, I started Money Wise. And in the meantime, while I was in these ministries, my kids were at the training grounds. They were learning how to pray and scripture, and so in a way we were all being equipped and discipled.
You know, the Sundays are great, but I think in between the Sundays, those midweek ministries is where you'll see people getting plugged into small groups, and a large church becomes smaller and smaller, and you'll see the life change and transformation happen in those settings.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thanks for making room for me.
Thank you for making room for me.
That's it.